Our guests, Marc Maron and Rebecca Corry. Now, Rebecca, you mentioned that you travel with your dog.
I do.
And you're serious.
What kind of dog is it?
I have a 64-pound pit bull, a blue-nosed pit bull.
Oh.
Her name is Angel. And she was.
You showed a picture to us during the break, a picture of your dog sitting on the airplane looking out the window.
Yep, she was sitting in a seat next to me, looking out the window, thinking, "Whoa."
And this is a what do you call it? A service dog.
A therapy dog. Yep.
Therapy dog.
What does that mean?
It means you just give up the Xanax and wine, and you go to a little being that makes you calm when you fly. I got an issue with flying. Yeah.
So you couldn't. Now, so you're a cat person. You couldn't do that with cats because, first of all, cats are so they're so highfalutin.
Yeah,
would not.
Oh, you mean you have
Cats
to
will
earn
scratch your eyes
the
out.
love of a cat, and that somehow makes it
No, the
less.
cat would
All
look
right,
at you and go.
take your put a cat on a plane, see what happens.
I traveled. I traveled with LaFonda.
Oh, did you?
And how'd it go?
Was LaFonda in a cage?
Well, let me understand. You got to understand.
I'm
the
surprised
cats,
LaFonda would fly coach.
Yes.
Was she willing to?
LaFonda. My cats were feral, so they're wild animals.
Right.
Now, I never traveled with this cat before, and it was crazy because. They were, when I first got them, they were already wild, and they were only a few months old, but they were wild. So in order to take LaFonda to Los Angeles, it took me 2 hours to get her into the cage. I had to wear leather gloves.
Yeah.
My hands were still bleeding.
I'll bet.
I get her into the cage. I get to JFK, and I'm exhausted. And I'm aggravated, and I put the cat on the conveyor, and the TSA guy goes, "Oh, you're gonna have to take the cat out of the cage and walk it through."
Oh,
and I'm like, "Are you kidding?" I became crazy cat lady.
See
There
my
is
hands?
no way. Yeah, look at my hands. And I made the biggest deal. I was like, "There's no way this cat's getting out of that cage." He's like, "Then you're not getting on the plane."
Okay.
And by this point, I'd frightened everyone around. I was crazy, and they would have been less freaked out if I'd had a bomb. I mean, I took this little cat out of the cage, and they're like, "Step back, everyone back!" And LaFonda was just freaked out.
I'll bet.
And I walked her through, and all she wanted was to get back into the box. But my biggest fear was that the cat's going to get away, and I'm going to be like in some.
You're gonna chasing her down.
Yeah, I'm in a children's film. It's just a montage of me on the baggage claim, and, and then it ends
nice
running
that-
through kitchens, down
it ends with you in a
gateways.
federal facility being sodomized.
Nothing
Yeah.
more enjoyable.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Wow.
Is that the sodomized bell?
What is
Yeah,
the- what's
sodomized
the-
bell. There it is.
What's nice
Sodomy
about
bell.
bringing Angel on
Yeah.
is bully breeds are really gassy in general. If you
Are
know
they?
anything, they're very gassy. And there's no hair there to muffle.
Yeah.
The smell and the sound. And so sometimes on the plane, she will just
Let one out?
let it rip.
Yeah.
And it's real nice.
Do you look around and say, "Excuse me," or do you just point at the guy in front of you?
I just laugh because it's so unbearable. But now there's someone, because normally you've been asleep on an airplane with your mouth open and been woken from a dead sleep because you thought someone crapped on your face. Because, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And now that I have a bully breed,
Yeah.
I just go, well, there it is, everybody.
There you
Take
go.
that. Take that.
There you go.
You need to give your dog Beano before you fly.
What's that?
I need to give me
It's the
Beano
same
before
thing
I fly.
it's the same stuff you put on your
anti-gas.
food, and
Can I-
it
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
prevents gas.
Isn't there something magic on planes that
Okay.
just, that gas just evaporates? I always thought there
It
was
is
a
amazing.
magic to it.
Well, it doesn't. It actually makes it all the way to the back.
Yeah, it does. It makes it to that sleeping person with their mouth open.
Are you the guy that? Are you the guy that? Are you the guy that pulls the SBD that reaches up and turns off that fan thing?
It
I
does
just think
use-
it's like-
it works its way the entire length of the plane.
It
You don't
does.
know that.
Everybody have their vent on.
Normally right to my face.